speak Cantonese fluently, but the words that I do know, I pronounce very well. So when I speak to Cantonese speakers, I sound to them the same way that Sarah Palin sounds when she speaks to English speakers. It's kind of like, yeah, those are real words, but that sentence makes no sense. And my response is, well, that's your opinion. Cat, dog, bathroom, therefore. I once went out with a big girl once, and partway through the date she said, I'm actually quite fit for a big girl. And I said, well, I've actually got a huge penis for an Asian guy. You don't need tweezers and a microscope to give me a hand job. I don't blame women for not wanting to go out with Asian guys. I mean, why settle? Why settle for hamburger when you can have steak with a bigger penis? Yeah. Okay, I got another short penis joke. I assume that 3 short penis jokes equals the length of one. Anyways, never mind. I read a study that says that because a woman's G-spot is only 2 inches deep into her vagina, a man's penis doesn't have to be any longer than 2 inches. My biggest problem is that the study came from South Korea. I mean, the study would have had way more credibility if the study came from like somewhere deep, deep, deep in the jungles of the Congo, or Uganda, or maybe just the West Conference part of the NBA. That'd be much better. One of my favorite lines in The Dark Knight is when Christian Bale says, "I'm not wearing hockey pads," but I would have liked to have seen like a blooper reel version where he's just goofing with the director and saying, "I'm not wearing maxi pads, no tampons, no panty liners." Like the whole movie's just him having Bruce Wayne has a vendetta against feminine hygiene products or something. I would like to do jokes about how fat acceptance societies try and promote the idea that being morbidly obese is a virtue when it's actually a health crisis. But I don't want to say jokes like that because they can offend people who are struggling with their weight. So I'll compromise. I'll make fun of the Jews. I can't be anti-Semitic right on command. I mean, I have to take a running start, be an asshole, deny the Holocaust, stop eating bagels and stuff, but cancel my Krav Maga classes. If Asian men were sexually objectified, I would love to be able to finally use the phrases, excuse me, my slanted eyes are up here. Respect my mind, not just my kung fu chiseled body. Okay. My brother recently emailed photos of his newborn son. And he's my younger brother, so I felt kind of competitive. So I emailed everyone photos of my vasectomy scar. And my mom is like, "Oh, you have your father's scrotum." But the interesting thing was that, I had to give like a month later a semen sample for analysis to the lab. And it had to be delivered really fast because those babies expire really fast. And I got it to the lab in less than 30 minutes. I still don't have the results, but I was offered a job from Domino's Pizza. And actually, no, I did get the results, and the procedure was successful. So, I'm shooting blanks now. I can't get a woman pregnant. It's like I'm in a gunfight, and I can't get a woman pregnant. And you know what they say in the U.S., the only way to stop a bad guy who can't get a woman pregnant is with a good guy who can't get a woman pregnant. Hey! The thing is that the vasectomy, I thought it was covered by MSP, and it's not. It costs $300, which is stupid, because I thought, I'm not producing children. Less people means less pollution. I almost felt like after I had it all done, some guy should have pulled the drape behinds and a game show host should have come out and said, "Okay, now that you've had your tubes tied, what would you like, a trip to Italy or the Samsung washer and dryer?" Like, if it was an option, I would get my tubes tied for a trip to Italy. That'd be cool. My day job is personal fitness training. And one of my clients is an elderly lady with bad shoulders, bad hips, and bad knees. And she also has neck and low back problems. And she wants me to make her healthy. So I spend her sessions flossing her teeth. When I was, I look kind of young for my age, so, and I tried to be an actor, I'm still trying, and when I was in my 30s, I played characters that were in their 20s. And when I was in my 20s, I played characters that were teenagers. And when I was a teenager, I played a crumpled up Kleenex that some guy had ejaculated into. And after filming, I felt all dry and crunchy. But when I was in my mid-30s, when I was 36, I went out with a girl who was 23. And the date took a really dark turn once. It just ended because she found out I wasn't 25, which is flattering for me, bad for my chances of getting laid. I made one tiny reference to Three's Company, and suddenly I'm a dirty old man. But the thing is, I do know that I look young for my age because pedophiles still hit on me. And, you know, aside from the molestation, they're really lovely people. You know, I mean, he took me to see Age of Ultron, you know, the Avengers 2, and bought me a meatball sub. And then as soon as he was going to touch my cock, I pulled up my driver's license and went, BAM! Middle-aged man, buddy. You were trying to stroke a cock that's older than you. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you very much.